Hello, welcome to another edition of Arsenal Match TV, the last one of the year. I want to say Happy New Year to everyone watching, all the subscribers and everyone that's clicked on this video to watch it. Really appreciate it. But let's go on to the game now. And we had West Brom away. Obviously, this time last year, when we played them away last season, we obviously got humiliated, lost 3-1, and there was a certain plane that went across the stadium. God knows what that said. But we're looking to extend our winning run after beating Crystal Palace a couple of days ago, thanks to Alexis Sanchez's couple of goals. And obviously, Ozil, he wasn't in the starting lineup, and he wasn't in the entire squad. And I said before, if I hear that this guy's ill one more time, this guy is literally always ill. And it's always an away game as well. But apparently he's got a knee injury. I don't know where that came from. And it might be a doubt for Chelsea. So we started with iwboi, and to be fair, guys, I said this before, iwboi is not ready to be an Arsenal starter. He's not. I don't want to rinse on the kid because he's only a young boy, and everybody is already, as I've seen, already ripping into him and, making him the guy that's not good enough and being, the cause of all our problems. But it's just, I've got to blame the manager for keep putting him in this position. I mean, I don't think he warrants being starting, because when he's on the pitch, I don't think, he has okay games against Newcastle, he was alright, but in terms of him, being a regular starter or the first name on the team sheet, if someone like an Ozil or Sanchez is injured or ill or whatever, I don't think he is warranted. His form is not warranted it this season. I think he's got 1 goal, maybe 1 assist, something like that. So, I also think he keeps picking him, and I don't think he was productive. Like I said in previous, reviews and stuff, that's the one thing he lacks is, being productive, making sure he has an impact on the game. He had a couple of chances, a very glorious chance on his right foot, which he put over, and then he had another one on his left foot, which Forster made a save. But that was probably our only decent real chances, really. Apart from that, it was sideways football, like I've said 1,000 times. Obviously, West Brom were trying to put in dangerous crosses, going to play 2 up front, trying to go down our channels, down the wings, and trying to cause a chaos for Czech. He dropped one, which he definitely shouldn't have, in the first half. Looked like he might have injured himself, but he recovered from that. And yeah, it was the same old, really. There's no real penetration. Our best player is probably Alexis. He was the only one trying to make things happen, but it just wasn't really happening. We were getting to the byline and cutting back. The same old usual crap that we will normally do, to be honest with you. So yeah, I wasn't really, surprised or shocked. It was just kind of the same old boring drizzle. We go into the second half, pretty much the same, really. West Brom, they were probably more on the front foot in terms of the first probably 10 to 15 minutes of the second half, trying to, put us under pressure, and they started to. The crowd was starting to get up and were starting to make mistakes at the back, kicking out play, passing it back to them. But I always thought that the game just lacked real quality, obviously from West Brom because they're bottom, and from us because we just didn't have what it takes in terms of going in the final third to actually kill a team off. Lacazette was trying to do things. He had a couple of good opportunities. One that he made himself, really. A 1-2 with, I think, iwboi. He had a shot with his left foot that Forster saved smartly. And then he had another chance where Alexis fizzed it into him and he kind of poked his foot at it, but he just went, marginally wide. And then he looked like West Brom, they were, trying to go for the point. Brought a couple of defenders on. We brought Danny Welbeck on. And the game was drifting out. It was going to be a 0-0. And then somehow we managed to get a goal where it was a foul on Alexis. Free kick at the edge of the 18-yard box, and it took a wild deflection off, I think, McLean, that went into the back of the net to make it 1-0. It's gone down as an own goal. 1-0 to Arsenal. Would I say it's fair on the balance of play? I don't know, to be honest with you. We created a few chances, like I said, but, compared to how we were against Crystal Palace, it just was 2 different teams in terms of how many chances we created there compared to here in terms of clear cut. But we were 1-0 up, 82nd minute. Thinking, okay, we're going to get the 3 points, and then the most shockingness. I didn't go on about refs. I don't really, pay too mind about them. But this decision is absolutely diabolical. Basically, Kieran Gibbs, former Arsenal player, he hit it against, he kicked it against Callum Chambers' arm, and the referee gives a penalty. Never in a million years a penalty. Commentators were saying it wasn't a penalty. You could clearly see it wasn't a penalty. You couldn't do anything about it. It was too close. It wasn't in an unnatural position. It was by his side. It was jockeying. It was in the same motion of him running, so it's not like he pushed the ball forward. Gibbs literally just kicked it at his hand, and he gave a penalty. What is going on, man? Mike Dean, I didn't rate him anyway. He's a trash referee, but he's literally cost us the 2 points because that decision was absolutely shocking, to be honest with you. And as always, Czech never saves penalty. This must be his 15th one that he's conceded. And yeah, he goes straight down the middle. Rodriguez to make it 1-1, and that's how it finished. Finished 1-1. Yeah, not really much to say about it. Referee probably cost us the game, but we didn't play well anyway, so there's nothing really to shout about here. Same old, and looking forward to seeing more of it in the new year. But that's obviously sarcasm. But yeah, yeah, 1-1. Awful referee decision, cost us 2 points, but we weren't great anyway, to be honest with you. So yeah, that's my take on that. But yeah, thank you everyone for watching. Thank you everyone who's watched my videos in the past year, 2017. Hopefully 2018 is going to be a big year for the channel. Thank you everyone thank you everybody for supporting it as well. Shout out to, you know, the guys at Much Arsenal and Gonna Bang as well. Also, Guna Eagle Eye, go check out all their channels as well. Good friends of mine. So, yeah, I'm happy with that. But obviously not happy with the result or the performance. But we've got an easy game next. We've already got Chelsea. So, looking forward to that. But yeah, thank you everyone for watching. It's your boy Tops. This is Arsenal Match TV. Come on, you Gunners.